Alright, you guys, so I have a long one for you today. Uh, yeah, so basically, because the Desert Lux kit has become free for every single person who has The Sims, I obviously did what everybody else has done and decided that I was going to build something that I can use these items in. However, I haven't gone the whole, modern... I don't know how you would word it, like the modern I have a speech impediment and it sucks. The modern desert kind of home. I went more Oasis Springs, Mediterranean kind of family thing. I don't know. I don't know if I worded that correctly or not, but yeah, you can probably tell by the thumbnail and by watching the video, you'll know what I mean. So, here we are. This house looks a lot bigger than it actually is. I think I could have added, yeah, I definitely had room, like another room that I could have added another bedroom in. But I decided that I was going to give my Sims a little bit of a backstory here. So my Sims are, well, one of the Sims is a style influencer. Okay, influencer apparently. Influencer. So she has like this giant walk-in wardrobe upstairs. And like the style board and whatever. So yeah, I could have put another bedroom there, but I thought, well, you know, like I've already got 3 bedrooms, you know, I want to do something new, something I've never ever done before. So I gave her a giant wardrobe, basically, where she obviously can take clients, and obviously she's got this giant room that she can use to make outfits up and Instagram what's it called? Simstagram the outfits and all of those other kind of things that she'll be doing. There is also an office on the ground floor as well, so that's more like that has the computer and the bookshelves and, you know, like classic office furniture that you would have in an office, I guess. I also have another room that at first I was gonna do like a cinema room, but I don't know, I just didn't like it, so I changed it into a gym. So this house does have a gym in it. There's laundry, 3 bathrooms, and then 3 bedrooms. One for like the parents, 1 room which I would assume is like for a teenager. You know, I'm just guessing. You can put anybody in there, but I designed it as if it's like a teenager's bedroom. And then there is a child's bedroom as well. Yeah. There's also things to have both a cat and a dog, because in my head, this family has both. So there's a cat tree, there's a litter box, there is a dog bed, and there's 2 food bowls in the kitchen. Although it doesn't really matter, you can have whatever you want. Again, obviously, it's your house, you know, you do what you want with it. But yeah, is that what I need to talk about? I think so, yes. Okay, oh, other thing as well, I did cut out nearly all of the landscaping, because most of it was just me sat scrolling through debug for ages and ages and ages and ages, and yeah, that's kind of boring, just to watch someone just sit there scrolling for ages to find some stuff. And I found some stuff in debug that if I didn't watch other Sims YouTubers, I would have never known they existed, like at all. So like there's this like gate thing that I put in, and it's it's so pretty. I love it. I'm gonna use it in like every single house now, I swear, because I really like it. But yeah, I mean, you guys will see that in a minute, and it's really nice. But yeah, I did cut out most of the landscaping because it was just boring. It was just boring. It took me a very long time. I'm not very good at landscaping, not very good at gardens. To be honest, I think my problem with like gardens is because growing up, we didn't really have gardens. Even when the house, we did have a garden, we pretty much never used it. We were never in the garden. Like, we were in like the front of the house. Like, we used to play in the front of the house. But obviously, like, that's for everybody, you know, like, members of the public walk through it all the time. So it wasn't really something that we can, like, decorate or, like, have toys in or anything like that. But the backyard, like, was our private backyard, and we never used it. Not really. You know, I don't really know why we never did. Because when we first moved in, when I was really little, we did use it. Yeah, that's pretty much the only time we ever used that garden, which is a bit sad. But we did have my grandparents' like caravan in the garden. That's where they owned a caravan, and that's where they kept it, was in that backyard. And then after they put that in, we practically just like never used the garden ever again to play in, I guess. I don't know. That just seems to be how it went. There's not much you can do about it, I guess. But yeah, we used to play in our front yard, which, like I said, was just like members of public brought through all the time. So we used to ride our bikes, and we used to kick a football a lot. Yeah, so that's kind of what we did instead. And also there was a YouTube channel that my brother and I. It was my brother's to make short films, and I filmed for him, and I was in a couple of them too. And actually, I think on this channel I'm in all of them, but I only make a cameo in one of them, and then I'm in the two other ones. I think I'm vaguely remembering this, and that is kind of more so what we used to do as kids. Yeah, those are absolutely dreadful. We made a Doctor Who parody episode, and it's supposed to be absolutely cringy and terrible. And it really does live up to that. It really is cringy and terrible. Yeah, I mean, I can link that down below, I think, because, you know, anybody's welcome to just go and watch that. It is terrible, but it's funny as well. But yeah, it's all supposed to be absolutely terribly acted. Well, acted, I say, you know, imagine quotation marks around the word acted. And there wasn't really a script, we kind of just made it up, and it's not very long. But I don't know, it's a bit silly. And also we have a video on there which is called The Final Stand or something like that. And you can see me with the shaved head. So yeah, you can go and check that one out too if you want. Yeah, I mean, it's not really anything exciting, but you can go and check that out. Yeah. So I'm just remembering these videos now. Yeah. But they're still about, which is the weird thing. Like, I think they're only about though, because we don't know the login details, so we can't go on there and take them down. But it is weird. But I enjoy having all these old videos of ours. That I can just like go back and watch. Yeah, even on our like joint channel that we had, it's just nice to be able to go back and then watch these silly videos and watch us be stupid, and then think that we're like comedic geniuses. That's always fun. Anyway, I just want to jump back in and talk about the house for a second. This is the first house that I have ever used platforms in, and yeah, I struggled with them because, like I said, I've never used them before. This was the first one, and I did struggle with them a little bit, but I think I I think I figured it out in the end, which is good. Otherwise, I would have been lost beyond what I can say. But yeah, so you can watch me struggling with that. I think that part of the video has already gone by, but I'm not too sure. But but yeah, you can watch me struggle with getting the platforms to work. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. But like, there's not really much to say about the house that I haven't already said. So I guess I'm just going to talk to you guys about the status of this YouTube channel, because if you go onto my channel, you would see that I had not been here for over a month, I think. It might be over a month now. Yeah, I haven't got an excuse for it. I mean, there are reasons behind it, but it's not really an excuse, but it's just, you know, life. You know, life happened and things happened, and yeah, that's what I can say. That's the reason why I haven't been around. And then also, I don't have Origin anymore. Everything is on the EA app, or whatever they're calling it, because they're getting rid of Origin, like completely just getting rid of it. So everybody either is or has to at some point change over from Origin to the EA app, because yeah, they're getting rid of Origin, and that whole getting that up was just a pain. It was annoying and I hated it. I mean, at first, none of my DLC was working, like, at all. And I contacted EA, and like normal, EA was no help at all. But yeah, so none of my DLC was working. And once I finally got it working, once again, everything was pretty much gone again. So Katarina is gone again. And I honestly, at this point, because this is the second time that we've lost her, I think at this point it's time to just put that legacy to rest. Thankfully we weren't too far in, so I'm not losing too much, and just to restart it and make a new legacy and a new founder, and yeah, just start it again, really, because what we had is gone, and it's gone again, and it's the second time. And instead of me having to remake Katarina, remake all of her friendships, remake all of her books, and try to get back to where we were, I just figured, okay, let's just start it again from the beginning. It's a little bit annoying, but sometimes there's things that you know you've gotta do. You gotta do them. But thinking of legacies as well, again, we're going to be starting that with like the rags to riches idea of things as well. So we are still going to be doing the rags to riches. But I have had an idea where I am going to be doing another legacy challenge. I'm going to have two at the same time. But I'm going to be having a legacy challenge in Sims 2. And I'm going to... Basically, I'm going to put in a 64 by 64 lot, or whatever is the biggest size lot, in The Sims 2. As per the legacy rules, you start on the biggest lot with 0 simoleons. I'm going to chuck a sim there, set their money to 0, because I know there's a cheat in The Sims 2, which you can do that. And then we are just going to go from there and see if I can successfully have a rags to riches legacy in The Sims 2. I think it is possible. I'm pretty sure it's possible. And we'll just see. We'll just see how that goes, really. I know there is a thing in The Sims 2 where you can like dig for like treasure and stuff, and that's probably what we're gonna do to earn money to at first, to buy like the little basics and things. But yeah, I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna see if anybody else has done a legacy via The Sims 2, which most probably people have done it loads. And I'm just gonna see what they like, the rules that they play by, and then just use their rules. Or if I can't really find anything, or they don't really have rules, they're just kind of making it up as they go along, I think I'm gonna come in and make some rules myself to play by, and just see how it goes, I guess. I'm a big fan of The Sims 2. You know, I think The Sims 2 is my favorite Sims game. I mean, I think it was the first game I ever played. I did play The Sims 1 a lot because my sister had it on disc, and did she have all of the expansion packs? I don't remember. She had most of them though, I remember that. And we used to play on that. But because that game came out the year I was born, Sims 2 was my game. Yeah, I remember the first time I ever saw The Sims 2, because like I was no, Sims 1 was the first game I ever played. Because I remember my sister was staying at my aunt's house, and my aunt had The Sims 2, and we went to go and pick her up from there. And she was playing The Sims 2, and that was the first time I ever saw The Sims 2. And The Sims 2 compared to The Sims 1 was just like, like massively different and so much more advanced than The Sims 1 was. It only came out like 4 years afterwards, but the changes and the differences was insane to me. And the fact that like you can watch in The Sims 2, like the babies aren't an object, and then they turn into toddlers and kids, and like they actually age up in The Sims 2, which was amazing, because in The Sims 1 you have baby, child, and it stays child for the rest of their life. And like your adult Sims, they don't age to like elders or anything like that. So it was massive for me. I remember so clearly, and I remember trying to play it and not realizing that you actually had to go grocery shopping in The Sims 2, and my Sims had barely any money, and the baby was crying because it was hungry, but I couldn't afford to go and get any groceries. Yeah, I remember that so clearly. It's crazy. That was the first time I ever played The Sims 2, and to this day, it is still my favorite Sims game, I think. Yeah, for sure. I mean, building in The Sims 2 is really, really annoying. And even all like the build cheats and stuff that you can use to make it easier to build are glitchy as anything. So you might as well just like not play with the build cheats. Yeah, it's kind of annoying to build in The Sims 2, especially when I mean, The Sims 3 was actually pretty good for build. The buyout otherwise isn't great, but the build aspects on The Sims 3 were pretty good. And then of course The Sims 4, everybody knows that The Sims 4 building is like the best. And then going from The Sims 4 over into The Sims 2 or The Sims 1, it makes it very difficult to build, but I don't know. It has its charm to it, and I think the gameplay of The Sims 2 makes up for the fact that the building is... Well, the building for its time was incredible, obviously, but going back to The Sims 2, the gameplay is definitely what is worth it, and the reason why people go back to The Sims 2. Because, I mean, the amount of stuff you can do in that game, it's crazy. It really is crazy. You can do so much stuff. But yeah, why was I talking about Sims 2? Oh yeah, because of my legacy idea that I was going to do for that. Yeah, that's why I was talking about it, I think. Maybe. I don't know, my memory is so bad. I'm so sorry. Also, I just want to remind everybody that I do have another channel, which, like, this channel you're watching this video on is only for gameplay now. So only games is going to be on this channel. If you want any other kind of video, you go over to my second channel, which is linked down below. And yeah, go to that channel for life stuff, vlogs, makeup, etc, etc. Mainly because, like, if people like subscribe to this channel but they don't like makeup and stuff, but I was putting those out as well on this channel and they only like the gameplay videos, it's probably kind of annoying. It just makes it easier to have the separate channels. So I have my gaming channel, my life channel. I think it just makes it so much easier for me as well, to be honest. It makes it easier for me, keeps things a little less cluttered looking. And it just makes it easier for like other people who are coming to my channel. So yeah, I think that's probably for best. So I am going to leave that down below, and if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe, click the subscribe button. Yeah, it really will mean a lot, and I promise I'm not going to go on so many long hiatuses anymore. Well, I shouldn't promise, because I know what I'm like, and I know how my brain is, so shouldn't promise these things, but I'm going to try not to go on too many hiatuses anymore. Rather, let's just say that. Yeah, because it's annoying to me as well. I am getting really kind of, I don't know, fed up, and the longer I go without making a new video and putting a new video up, the harder it is to do it. So I know as soon as I go into those moments where my brain is being stupid, I need to just keep making videos. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get to a point one day where I never make a video ever again, because I've just gone so long without making one. I don't want to get like that. I really don't want to get like that. So I'm gonna keep on trucking. With all of this being said, my house flipper videos are coming. More are coming. Don't worry, I just haven't got around to it yet. I also have a video of the game Witchwood. I do have an episode of that I have to edit and put up as well. That is coming, and more episodes of that will be coming as I play the game more. I really enjoyed what I played in the first episode that will be coming out. So I can't wait to play more of that game. What other games have I wanted to do stuff? I do now have City Skylines, so once I figure that game out, we'll play that together. Do a let's play of that. I haven't quite figured it out completely yet, and it's actually a lot harder than like the previous version of the game, so I'm trying to figure that one out. But I think that would be a fun let's play. We can build like a world together. I'm also going to be doing a Sims 2 Let's Build a World series that I want to get done as well. Yeah, I got loads of like video series and things like that I really want to do. Yeah, but I must say, to have this video down to like 40 minutes when it took me over 6 hours. It was like 6 hours and something minutes to build. Like, to get it into 40 minutes, that's I think that's pretty impressive. I think that's pretty good. And I'm shocked about how damn long it took me to build this thing. I think it is the longest build I've done. I think it might be. Which is crazy and weird, but yeah, I'm not complaining because I really enjoy it. I really like this one, so yeah. Also, this house is based off a photograph. Like, the outside is based off a photograph of a house. So I probably really should have said that at the beginning of the video, but that's what this house is inspired by. It's based off a photograph. So yeah. If you're interested, that's how I got the idea for this house. Photographs, man. No, normally everything I build has been inspired or is like a floor plan of a real house. So normally that's how it goes. So make with that what you will. I don't know why I'm tired. I really don't. It's strange. Alright. You won't be able to tell, but there was a little stop there because my alarm went off. Yeah, but yeah, I just worked it out. I have 16 minutes left of talking to go for this voiceover, so I can keep going. It's crazy because as I'm filming this voiceover, like I said, I got 16 minutes left, and I'm watching as my video like exports and stuff, and it's literally still at the landscaping section of the exporting. So yeah, and if anybody is curious about this, I have to film the video and then like edit all the clips together, take out what I don't want, speed it all up, then export it. And while I'm exporting the video, I then record my voiceover on my phone, and then I put my voiceover from my phone onto my computer and then drag that into the exported, sped up version of the video, and then voila, all done, happy days. And then export it again with the voiceover. So yeah, it's a very long process, but I don't mind it, you know, it's not bad actually. And plus, while this video is still exporting and my voiceover will be done way before that, I can get on and I can do other little things that I may need to do. So, I mean, like, I have to hang some laundry, wash our duvet, and do the cat trays. Adulthood it's great fun. I think that's all I have to do today though, and hopefully our duvet will be dry before bedtime. I doubt it will be, but you know, I can hope, right? You see, oh, I don't know, the things that you do in The Sims, like laundry, which is fun, and everybody was excited about the laundry pack. I think the laundry pack was actually like player voted or something, so people who play The Sims voted on the laundry pack because we all wanted it, but doing it in real life, it sucks. It's great in The Sims, but in real life, I don't think anybody enjoys doing laundry. Although everybody does love clean bed sheets and clean clothes. It's just the process of getting those clean bed sheets and clothes that everybody hates. And I know it's not just me. Everybody hates laundry, especially when you're an adult and you're doing your own laundry and you realize that you never stop doing laundry. Laundry is there forever, and it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter how much you do it. There will always be more, all the time. Laundry doesn't stop. Yeah, adult complaints, man. It's great. You know you're an adult when you're complaining about cleaning. I mean, when you're a kid, you really complain about cleaning because you're like, I don't want to do the cleaning. It's boring. But then when you're an adult, you're like, oh, I'm so glad my parents made me clean as a kid, because now because I still don't like it, but at least now I can do it and keep on top of it, you know, because I actually know what I'm doing. So when your parents tell you to clean, just do. I mean, for starters, you should just do what your parents tell you to do anyway. But if they're telling you to clean, or they're trying to teach you how to use the washer, or they're trying to teach you how to iron, or anything like that, don't complain, don't moan about it, just do it. Because believe me, when you're an adult and you have your own home, these things are really, really, really important. It's the same with cooking. Like, get your parents to teach you how to cook, you know, even if it's just like really, really basic things, just get them to teach you how to cook. Because again, once you're an adult and you have your own home, those abilities to cook something are just going to be so helpful and will just save you so much stress. yeah, it's always important. Just get your parents to do it. I mean, my mum taught me how to cook. Although, granted, my boyfriend does most of the cooking. I don't do it because I forget that I'm cooking and then everything sets fire. That's not because I'm a bad cook. I have something wrong with me and it makes me forget things. So, I mean, unless it's like a proper meal where you have to like constantly, like check it or do the ingredients or whatever. Like a roast dinner, I'm your girl. I can cook that easy. I do this really good thing, which is like noodles and prawns and like peas and etc. So good, it's like chili. So good. That I can cook easy without burning because all I do is just I'm stood there chopping things and mixing things and whatever. But as soon as like we're having like a lazy day and we just want to chuck in like a frozen pizza into the oven, if I was in charge of that, I would forget and pizza would be burnt. No more pizza. So and we do actually have a lot of lazy cooking days. Because during the day, I'm either doing lots of housework or I'm eating by myself because my boyfriend's at work until like stupid time in the morning. So, yeah, we do eat a lot of lazy food, really, because we can't really cook like a nice meal because he's not here, and yeah, it will be cold or wasted before he even gets a chance to eat it. So. He does do most of the cooking, although I am a better cook. Although he has mastered how to cook pasta now, so I can give him that one. And he's mastered how to cook rice. Things that you might think is easy, but trust me, the timing is everything. Yeah, so he's getting there. He's getting there. Don't mind that. That's an idiot in a car. But I like baking more so, to be honest. I'm more of a baker than a cooker, but I do like cooking. So, it really depends. Why am I talking about this? Oh yeah, adulthood. That's why. Yeah. You see, I find a topic, I go with it, and then I forget why I went with it. But yeah, I was talking about cooking and baking and adult things. Yeah. Long story short, let your parents teach you how to adult. Because even if you find it boring or pointless or whatever, trust me, when you're an adult, you'll honestly thank them for it. And you'll be very, very grateful. Because these things are very important and are things that you will be doing every single day for the rest of your life. So it's best to learn it while you're young rather than struggle with it when you're older, I think. Is that the best way to put it? Yeah. I think that's the best way to put it. So, yeah, I don't know. Trust me, you'll be thanking me for this advice. One day, you'll be thanking me for this advice. Yeah, okay. I haven't got too much time left now. I mean, we're coming near the end of the video now, which is, actually been a lot quicker than I thought it would have been. You wouldn't have thought I've been talking for almost 40 minutes, but it doesn't really seem like 40 minutes, to be honest, which is strange. I thought it would have been really dragged out, but no, somehow I've managed. I don't know how, and my video has only exported 14 minutes of the video, which is fine. It'll probably take a couple of hours to be done, maybe, I don't know. I just like talking to you, like, for the most part. I don't have any viewers, so I'm literally talking to myself, but it's fine. I don't mind it. It's alright. Yeah. So yeah, we've got, how long have we got? We've got a little over 5 minutes left. But I think I've just spoken about everything I want to speak about. I don't think there's anything else. no, not really. That's not really much else I want to talk about. You know, I've done all my, like, what do you call it? I talked about the house, the build. I've talked about my channels. I talked about what videos I want to be doing, and I've talked about being an adult and learning your adult responsibilities when you're a kid. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Go and subscribe to my other channel. My voiceovers are normally better than this, but because I've been talking for so long, I do run out of things to say. I'm not a very interesting person. I'm basically a hermit crab. I mean, I know it's kind of like a joke thing that people say when they're like, oh, I don't leave my house. I practically always stay in and I don't have any friends. But for me, those things are genuinely true. I don't have friends and I pretty much stay in my house all the time. So... you don't have to feel sorry for me, by the way. I feel sorry for myself enough. I am, of course, very joking. I am joking. I am just being an idiot here. By the way, I'm not being serious whatsoever, so please don't think I am. But I am serious about the not having any friends and staying in my house all day kind of thing. But, yeah, I honestly don't care, to be honest. I don't really cope around people very much, so it's a lot safer to be in my house. Just listen to what I'm saying, but don't do what I'm saying, because trust me, it's not gonna do you any good. I mean, it hasn't done me any good, but am I still staying in my house all day? Pretty much, yeah. That's just how it is. I am hoping to get out of my house eventually, but I don't think that's going to happen for quite a while yet. Hopefully it will come. That day will come where I'll be able to get out. I am hoping to learn how to drive soon, but because of my eye being stupid and not working properly, I have to wait to hear from the opticians beforehand, and then I have to go and get my eyes checked out by the optician, and then from the optician they're going to send information to the driving license people, and then that, but I'm waiting on the optician and it's taking forever. But hopefully once that's done, I can learn how to drive, and then being able to drive, I'm hoping, will make it easier for me to be able to get out more. Yeah, and I'm really wanting to find a band, but that's another thing. I mean, like, where I live, you don't find rock and roll, really. I mean, it is so rare. So, yeah, I'm hoping that being able to drive out further will open up my my ability to find people with great music taste, because there really isn't a lot around. It's crazy. I can cut off now. I can say goodbye. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Go and subscribe everywhere. Go and follow me on the Sims 4 gallery and download my house. And I don't know, leave a lovely comment down below about anything you want. I don't mind, and I look very, very, very forward to making all these other videos and series that I really want to. So I'm gonna go now. Yeah, have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video, which won't be too long after this video. I promise.